All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle and the great millstone. Peace, safety, and blessings to the Akim pushing his truth and sincerity. All right, through the Spirit, I want to bring a little lesson, staying on the path, okay? It's hard to get it's easy to get sidetracked, you know? It's easy to go astray with all the things set forth on your path. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to go astray. But what we have to do is we got to stay on the path and stay focused. Okay? This is Proverbs 3:6. It says, "In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths." So give it all to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and he's gonna make sure when you go on that straight and narrow that you're gonna be protected. Okay? So acknowledge him in all thy ways, and everything you do. If you go out to eat, if you in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's ways, you know not to order bacon on your hamburger. Okay? You know to get your burger done or well done. You know that's staying in his ways. You know to call on the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's staying in the ways. Okay? And he shall direct our path. Okay, so he controls you, and you want him to send you on a path that he's going to guide. You know what I'm saying? You don't want him to put you on a path to where some people paths are destruction. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be on a path of destruction. You want him to always guide you in the line of righteousness. Okay? This is Proverbs 4, start at 25. It says, "Let thine eyes look right on, and let thy eyelids look straight before thee." Straight. Okay? Straight. That's how we supposed to be walking. Upright and straight. When something is straight, that means it's basically it's fine-tuned. All right? It's fine-tuned because you have to be on your P's and Q's to march straight in a straight line. All right? Why you think when people are drunk, they tell them to walk on a straight line and they wobble to the left and wobble to the right? Okay? Spiritually and physically. Spiritually and like mentally and physically also. Okay? People fall and stumble back and forth because they're not walking on a straight and narrow path in Christianity and in any religion they go into. Okay? But it tells you, look straight before thee. Look straight means live and walk on a straight and narrow path. That's righteousness. Okay? 26, ponder on the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Ponder, think. Let it be natural of you thinking righteous things. Okay? Let it be natural to do righteous things. Okay? Ponder the path of thy feet. Not physically walking, but it could be physically walking also. But spiritually walking. Okay? Keep your spirit in tune. All right? It says, "Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil." Don't let yourself walk into a trap that you know there. You know? Don't let yourself walk into a trap that's set and you see it and you walk right into it. You got to be spiritual minded, and you got to think like, okay, I can't let myself fall in this trap because I'm not ignorant to Satan's devices. I know it's there. All right? This is Matthew 3:3. It says, "For this is he that was spoken of by the prophet Isaiah, saying, the voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord, make his paths straight." Okay, because the straight and narrow path, that we should be walking on, it should be hard to walk. Okay. Well, not so much hard, you know, but it should be difficult. Okay. But it should be nothing to us because we trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua wholeheartedly with all our minds. All right. It says, make his path straight. That's what men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua supposed to be doing. The path shouldn't be wobbly anymore. It should be a straight walk. Okay. The Psalms 5 and 8. Lead me, O Lord, in thy righteousness because of mine enemies. Make thy way straight before my face. So he's basically saying, make my way straight. Make my way straight. That means guide me into righteousness, into your righteousness. Okay? Make my way straight. So when I'm walking off and I'm veering off to the right, take me through chastisement or whatever you may have to do to get me right back in line to what your steps are, to where I'm walking straight. Okay? Before my face. Okay, make it straight before my face so I can see it. That means guide me. Push me in the direction you want me in. All right, this is Isaiah 45 and 13. I have raised him up in righteousness, and I would direct all his ways. He shall build my city, and he shall let go my captives. Not for a price nor reward, saith the Lord of hosts. I have raised him in righteousness. I will direct his ways. So when you have your ways directed, okay, let's just speak spiritually. He said, he shall build my city. Is Israel not a city? The people? Okay. Israel's a city, a people. Okay. So we have to build that city up of Israelites. Okay. Basically building up. When we're on the highways and hedges, bringing out scriptures and prophecies, we're actually building people up. Okay. You got to build. The elect men have to be built up. Okay. You're going to start off small, but they're going to be built up. Okay. It is Isaiah 26 and 7. It says, the way of the just is uprightness. Thou, most upright, dost weigh the path of the just. Okay. The path of the just. That's a walkway. Okay. The way of the just is uprightness. So if you're a just man and you're doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the way you're walking is going to be straight. It's going to be a straight line. Okay, you don't have time to veer off over here and see what this about. See what this Egyptology talking about. You know, veer to the right and be like, let me see what this Kemetic stuff talking about. Okay, this Pan-Africanism. You won't have time for that because your focus is on the straight and narrow path. Okay, that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua will take you and direct you in that direction, that straight path. This is Acts 13 and 10. It says, and said, O full of all subtlety and all mischief, thou child of the devil, thou enemy of all righteousness, wilt thou not cease to pervert the way, the right ways of the Lord? Okay. It says, and said, O full of subtlety and mischief, thou child of the devil. So if you basically on the left-hand side, you're not going to be walking a straight and narrow path because you're going to be tied up into things of the world. Okay. It says, thou enemy of righteousness. So if we know the straight and narrow path is of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we know that the path of the devil is all over the place. Okay? You can't walk straight and narrow I mean, you can't walk side to side and say you of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, because his path is only straightforward. It says, will thou not cease to pervert the ways of the Lord? Like, are you not going to search out the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahshua? Okay. Ceasing, I mean, stop what you're doing and walk and search out the ways of the Heavenly Father. Okay. And that was the question. Now, Satan is going to make this walk tempting. Okay. This is Matthew 4. Start at 1 and read 3. It says, then Yahushua was led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. So even Yahushua was tempted. Okay. So how much more the servant is not greater than the master. Okay. So temptations will come. Okay. There's nothing you can do about them. It says, and when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward hungry. And hungered. He was like really hungry. 40 days and 40 nights of fasting. It says, and when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of the Most High, command these stones be made to bread. See, that's temptation. He was trying to knock him off that straight path. Same thing with us. Satan's going to tempt us to be knocked off that straight path. Okay, no matter what you do, you will be tempted. And all things you do, if you walk in that straight and narrow path, you will be tempted. All right. This is 2nd Ezra 7. I'm going to start at 7. It says, the entrance thereof, talking about the kingdom, is narrow. So if the entrance is narrow, the road has to be a straight way, straight into the thing. It has to be a straight walk. Because it says the entrance to enter in thereof is narrow, it's small, it's straight, and it's set in a dangerous place to fall, temptation. So you walk in, it will be easier for you to jump off left or right because that's the easy thing to do. It says, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water. But you know, by you not walking that straight and narrow and actually going to one of these sides, the ends of that is death. Okay? It may look enticing, but it's death. Okay? It says, and one only path between them both. So you look to the right and the left, and it's a straight and narrow road that leads to that kingdom, that everlasting promise. It says, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could be but one man go there at once. That's how small it is. Okay? Now imagine 144,000 men walking this straight and narrow path. It has to be perfected. Okay, to get in, it has to be walked to perfection. Okay, it says, if this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive his inheritance? So, how are you going to get to what you were properly your inheritance, what you were promised, if you don't walk that straight and narrow path and face those dangers on the left and the right hand side of you? How can you get to it? Anybody could just stand back and look at it and be like, oh man, I want to get to that other side, but I don't want to have to go through the chance of falling to the left and to the right. You'll never get it. So you have to go through it. Okay. I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honor to the Apostle Nelson Great Millstone. Peace, safety, and blessing to Yakims. Shalom.